I've never been to this country before, and it was a great opportunity offered through Ultra Trail World Tour. And so I was super excited when I was given the choice to come over here and run this race.
You know, I think I just looked at the pictures. This is always an area that I wanted to come and visit, and a great way to see the country on foot.
I really like your landscape. It's wonderful, and I like the race because it's really particular. We have some both mountain and really technical terrain, and then it's really fast, and we have to run. So I like to run.
This here is my church. It's where I go. It's for my heart, for my soul. It's my mental well-being.
Forse la magia dei posti, no? La magia di affrontare i posti. Poi c'è una cosa che a me piace tantissimo: quando corri di notte c'è un silenzio in mezzo ai boschi, è qualcosa di magico. Comunque la magia che offre il trail running è qualcosa di stupendo.
I think it's just where I feel like it's the most me. I don't know. I've done it for 25 years, so I mean, I love it, and it's just yeah, where I can be the most myself, I guess. I am excited, yeah. I'm excited to run 100 miles. I haven't got to do that in a little while, so I'm looking forward to that. And then really just excited to be here, just to run something new.
Am I excited? Yes, I'm excited. I'm like ready to get this race started. I've had some really good training coming into it, and I'm just excited to get out on the trail and see the beauty of this. I'm so excited. Yes.
The course is really interesting and great because it's split in two parts, as I said. So the first is, the mountainous part and more technical. The second part is more running, but still very interesting and beautiful with all these towns. The organization is just perfect. So you have all the aid stations, all the volunteers are really psyched and really helpful, and all the course markings are great. So there's no I did a detour once, but that's simply because I didn't take care of it. So that's really well organized, and I can just, say that's how it should be.
Amazing, amazing. Again, fortunately, even with a 4 p.m. start, we got up high in the mountains and I was able to get in some great views. That incredible rocky area at that highest point was just absolutely gorgeous. I'm from the United States. There's a cartoon called the Flintstones, and I could just think of the Flintstones, these rocks everywhere. But absolutely gorgeous. I was super happy to go through that area with daylight. And then was sad to miss much of the high country during the nighttime, but gorgeous country. You know, I think during the night, I was wanting just to stay intact and take care of myself. The terrain really was challenging with potentially falling. I have a large support group from back home, and all of them wrote me a note of inspiration, which I read before the race. And so I reflected on those thoughts and words that they shared with me prior to racing, and it kind of brought me through the nighttime. A lot of things go through my head when I'm racing. Is not having been to Croatia before, really just being here in Croatia. And as I was running, taking in as much as I could before the sun went down. And it's beautiful countryside, and so a lot of my thoughts are spent on just looking outside of myself, because in the dark hours I have plenty of time to think about inside myself.
Ja nekako ne razmišljam skoro o ničemu. Nekako želim da sam bez nekakvih misli, da se ne opterećujem time. Na ovoj utrci sam uzeo MP3 sa sobom i to me na nekim momentima me dosta spasilo, ta muzika koju slušaš. Dolazi do kriza, većih ili manjih, prođu i tako.
this time, I think I learned that I can keep on running, although my legs don't want anymore. So it was really the last, let's say, 25K. I was running scared actually, but it works. So you can keep moving, although the body is saying no. So that was a good experience actually.
I should have given myself one more day to get over the jet lag. I had my Achilles tendon flare up on me. And then at the end of the race, I got stung by a bee on that same Achilles tendon. And I started bawling like a 5-year-old that missed their nap and scraped their knee. I think maybe just for me, respecting jet lag, 9-hour time change, maybe should have given myself a little more time.
Jednostavno oko 5 sati ujutro još je bio onako mrak. Izgubio sam se sa puta, trebao sam se vratiti nazad po istom. Nisam to napravio, nego sam išao naokolo i došao sam u nekakav potok i vidio sam ko da tu nema izlaza. Morao sam se sabrati u tom trenutku i naći put ponovo do staze. I nekako sam to uspio i rekao sam sam sebi kad sam to prošao tu dionicu, to je to. Jak sam i rekao sam moram to završiti kako god. Tako da vidim da se sve može, samo se treba čovjek dobro posložiti u glavi. Znači, ne odustati prije vremena. Mislim, tu je stvarno bitno je to koliko si jak u glavi. Ne opterećivati se sa rezultatom.
During the race, when you know about 10 hours, it's okay. You got a sort of meditation. You go in the flow, and it's okay. If you don't have a really, really bad moment, because if it happens, it's hard, but it passes. So you just have to wait, to be patient, and then you can manage. I agree with Jay. Here you feel really at home. So it's wonderful because not just volunteers, but all the people is cheering. It's a pleasure, and I think that your organization is on point. It's good to do a race like this because you have the feeling that they care about you. So it's important.
Can't say enough. It was well organized. The flagging was, at any point in time, if I didn't see a flag in front of me and I turned around and I didn't see one behind me, I knew I had taken a wrong turn. And there's a lot of intersections. It's easy to take a wrong turn, but the course marking was spectacular. The aid stations were super well supportive. Being American and only speaking English, I didn't find that I had any language barrier going in and out of, and that was for me super comforting, well organized also, so yeah. One of my mottos when I'm running is, run for those who can't. I have a brother with ALS, and he's in a wheelchair and has been for 20 years. And I think sometimes when I'm struggling and I'm hurting, really that's what it feels like to be alive, and it makes it just a little easier.